The world changed in the last 24 hours. Most people missed it. Here are your top 5. Number 5. His name was Sergeant Michael Emmanuel Swinton. He was 30 years old, from Fayetteville, North Carolina. He leaves behind his wife Mia, a 6-year-old son, a 4-year-old daughter. He was killed at Erbil Air Base in Iraq during a controlled detonation of a downed Iranian attack drone that he was trying to make safe so his fellow soldiers wouldn't be hurt by it. He died protecting the people next to him. His mother told reporters he loved his wife and 2 children. Above all else, his family was the center of his world. The Pentagon confirmed Tuesday that 17 American service members have now been killed in the Iran war. Nearly 100 more have been wounded since July 7th alone. And Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is facing Congress today, asking for billions more dollars to keep fighting a war that Congress never voted to authorize. Number 4. Yemen's Houthi rebels declared a full naval blockade of Saudi Arabia on Tuesday, opening a devastating new front in the Middle East war. Experts warned that closure of the Bab el-Mandeb Strait at the mouth of the Red Sea could halt Saudi oil exports to Asia and slash global oil supply by 7%. The Strait of Hormuz is already closed. Now the second most important oil choke point on Earth is under threat. 2 choke points simultaneously blocked. Every barrel of oil that moves through the Middle East is now at risk. Your gas prices have nowhere to go but up. Number 3. Trump just announced a 50% tariff on all imports from Canada, America's single largest trading partner. Canada supplies America with steel, aluminum, lumber, oil, cars, and countless everyday goods. A 50% tariff means every product that crosses the Canadian border gets more expensive, from the car in your driveway to the lumber that builds American homes. Canada's Prime Minister immediately vowed to retaliate. The Iran war is hitting your gas prices. The Canada tariff is hitting everything else. 2 economic shocks landing on American families at the same time. Number 2. Ukraine launched 209 drones overnight into Russian territory, hitting Belgorod, Bryansk, Voronezh, Kaluga, Kursk, Rostov, the Moscow region, and Crimea simultaneously. Russia shot down all 209, but the scale of the attack is unprecedented. Ukraine is hitting Russia from every direction at once. Meanwhile, Russia confirmed nearly 70 of its own civilians, including 2 children, died from Ukrainian strikes over the past week, with more than 400 wounded. A war with no front line anymore. Both countries bombing each other's civilian areas, and no peace talks in sight. Number 1. Israel's drone strike killed a family of 6 in Gaza City. 6 members of one family gone in a single strike. A new Hamas leader has been selected, Khalil al-Hayya, a man who survived multiple Israeli assassination attempts. The Ebola death toll in Congo has surged to 930, up 230 deaths in just 48 hours. And more than 500 Rohingya refugees are feared dead over boats capsized off the coast of Burma. 4 separate humanitarian catastrophes happening simultaneously while the world's cameras point at the Persian Gulf. Most people don't know about any of them. Those were the 5 biggest geopolitical updates from the last 24 hours. Follow Mr. Docs because tomorrow's headlines are being written today. And if someone you know needs to hear this, pass it on.